Hey guys, it's Tony here, and it's Friday in the clinic. We haven't started treating patients, but I want to talk about this little pedal bike right here. So this guy is one of the easiest little tools to pick up for the home use after a total knee replacement. And let me show you kind of what we're going to do, how we're going to set it up. And so I'm going to spin the video around. Okay, so here's the bike. This is literally the way it's gonna come. This is what you're gonna see. You know, it's not exactly the greatest quality, but for between $20 and $25, depending on when you order it, it's a handy little device. Now, typically what I do is I recommend clients set it up where their chair is back against the wall. This way, if heaven forbid they push too hard on the chair and it tips back, they won't just fall over. I rarely ever recommend anyone put your feet inside the loops. So usually if you just leave the loops hanging down, you can go ahead and put your foot right over the top, just like that. Now, a couple things to look for when you're setting up the bike to use for yourself. Obviously you want to be able to go through a smooth revolution. Now you guys are seeing my view. This is what it's going to look like when you're looking down. You want to be able to see the inside of both ankles the whole time. If your knee is turned in, you cannot see the inside of your ankle. That is a problem for your alignment. We don't want to reinforce poor alignment. So this is what it should look like when you're looking down. Now, let's say, for example, it's my right knee that had a knee replacement and I can't make a full revolution yet. No big deal. You start your rocking motion. If you want, you can slide the right foot, the surgical side, a little bit forward so the heel is on the pedal, whereas on the other side, it's the ball of the foot. What that's going to do is it's going to allow my left, my non-surgical side, to go through a full motion. And it's going to allow my surgical side to have a smaller rotation. That's going to create less demand for knee flexion. So this would be a situation where I can't make a full revolution when the ball of my foot is on the pedal. So I go to the heel, it functionally shortens that leg, allowing me to get the motion. And then as the knee loosens up, I go to the arch and then I go to the ball of the foot. I want you to think about feeling and controlling the motion. The resistance on this little bike is this knob right here. Resistance should not matter for you. It's one of those things where you just simply want the motion. Now, the second benefit to something like this is we're gonna take it over, standard kitchen counter. We're gonna set it up here. I'm gonna step back so you guys can see. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna flip the camera around. And so basically what you wanna do is, sorry about that. You want to come in and stand at the counter. Imagine I have both hands on the camera so I can do a standing upper body exercise. Now, why would I want to do this? I had a knee replacement. I didn't have a shoulder problem. I would do this simply because this will get more time standing on my feet. It'll get me standing at the counter, and if you can see, I would put my hips right up against the counter so I've got a little bit of extra stability if you feel a little bit unstable. But the idea is if you can spend more time on your feet, if you can build that kind of endurance, it's going to carry over into improved walking and motion through the knee. The knee is made for weight bearing. The knee is made for compression. So guys, that's one of my little favorite devices. I'll put a link in this video description to show you where you can buy it on Amazon. You can look at pricing. There's, prices ranging from $20 upwards of $150. I don't think you need anything fancy. Most of my clients do just fine with that $20 little $25 device. But as always, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you watching the video, and post in the comments if you have any questions about what you can start doing at home after your total knee replacement.